This is John Ward, welcoming you to another presentation of Tennessee football on home video. The story you're about to see unfold is one of adventure and achievement. It's the story of teamwork, commitment, and the will to win.
Doesn't need a lot of... Oh! He took a weapon!
Welcome back to the Blue Chip Breakdown, Vols fans. I'm your host, Bull, and today's video is on Max Anderson. He's a 6'5", 309-pound, four-star offensive lineman from Reedy High School in Frisco, Texas. His film looks really, really good. He looks like he's a versatile player, exactly what we needed. Right here, you can see what Gabe Brooks has to say about him. And also, his brother, Nate, plays for the Oklahoma Sooners, so for us to be able to win that battle is huge. Coach Heupel is doing an excellent job going out and getting these big physical players, especially up front. Now, guys, y'all know that I love every single player that we get, but it's something different about those front seven players, especially the ones in the trenches. That's what we really need to take this team to the next level, and Max Anderson is adding to that in this class. Excited to show you his film. Let's jump into it. All right, so we've got him right here playing guard. You can see him work up to the second level, does an excellent job of getting to that linebacker and then moving on to the cornerback or safety. We're going to see this again. Pay attention to the way that he gets up to the second level. He's going to identify this linebacker right here, does a great job of sealing him, turning his butt, giving the running back a nice lane, while simultaneously letting his tight end get into a good position. Now he sees this corner or safety coming from the third level. He identifies him, goes and gets him, and bulldozes him, pushes him out of the way. That's exactly what you want to see. Now, right here, he's playing guard and he's pulling. Does a really nice job of getting his head right in the center of, I think that's an end's body. Watch what he does here. Gets his head, boom, right in the center. Hands are in a perfect place, right up under those shoulder pads. Grabs on, locks on, continues to drive his feet. Textbook form, drives him all the way through the turf. Right here, same thing. Excellent pad height, gets his hands right up under the ends, shoulder pads, and look at that, boom, drive, get him out of the hole, pancake. Excellent work. Back at guard again, just a quick one-on-one block, takes him down, nasty, walks over him. Gotta love that type of an attitude right here on a kick-out block. Really nice job of getting his hands into a good place, pancakes again. Here, great kick steps. Great job of catching. Watch this again. Great kick step, protects his inside, uses his arms well, uses his hands good, strong. Look at that, brings it close into his body, tosses him straight to the floor. He has beautiful technique. And here again, same thing. He has great leverage. I love the way that he's able to get under the defense's shoulder pads and pretty much takes that kid off of his feet, throws his hips well, drives him straight into the dirt. Again, he's very, very well coached. Excellent technique. His hand placement is beautiful. It's probably one of the best films I've seen just as far as hand placement in quite some time. Here you see him again, giving this kid the business after he pancakes him. He's a dog, he's nasty, exactly what you want. Looks pretty good right there pulling, and he's not afraid to throw his body around and get people out of that hole for his running backs. Good get off of the football right there. Again, just mauls guys. He's a mauler. He's got excellent size, and then right there, he's just tossing people around. Uses his body very, very well. He's got excellent leverage. I love that. Almost looks like he could be a wrestler. We've talked about this before in previous films with some other players. This is nice right here. He's pulling to the outside. Let's see it again. He's going to pull to the outside. Does a good job of getting up out of his stance. Gets up out of his stance. He's moving. Identifies his guy, but does an excellent job of staying to the inside and giving that running back, again, a really nice lane to be able to run through. That's exactly how you coach it. Great get off of the football. And, again, giving this kid the business after he had perfect technique. Hands right up under the shoulder pads. Power drives him straight to the turf. We've seen a whole lot of pancakes. He's a really strong and physical kid. Again, nice down block, just washes it out, cleans it all the way out. anytime that the ends try to wiggle around, he's so strong. His upper body is so strong. He does not let him move. And then he brings his legs behind all of it. Look at this here. Great pad height. He's got a great base with his feet. His footwork is really, really nice in his run blocking. And he is definitely a guy that has the opportunity to be able to play early just from what we're seeing right here. He is very, very well coached. Look at the way that he bursts off of this football. That's beautiful. And he's driving, that's what, 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards. Drives people way out of the hole right here. This running back that linebacker kind of got out of the way, but he's able to come back and find somebody else. He's got a really high motor. He's not one of those lazy guys. He's going to give 100% effort. We're seeing that consistently. And you can tell that he takes pride in bullying the opposing team and just driving them straight through the dirt. That's excellent. Also, we're seeing it right here with the combo blocks. That's a lot harder than it looks, guys. It's not as easy, especially as he's making it look for a high school level kid. Really, really impressed with whoever has been coaching him. Like we said, his brother Nate is playing for Oklahoma. He also played at Reedy, and you can tell that he has gotten some top level coaching. Let's go ahead and jump to his grades. All right, so now for Max's athlete grade. Number one thing that we see is him being able to get up to the second and third level. Does an excellent job with that. You can tell that he moves pretty well for his size. We see him pulling to the inside and throwing his body into blocks. We also see him pulling to the outside and driving his feet. He is just an absolute force. And, as far as an athlete for his size, the way that he moves, it's pretty good. It's not the best that I've ever seen. I'm going to give him 3 stars right here as an athlete. Now for toughness and physicality, we're seeing him firing off of the football and just absolutely manhandling people, dogging people, power driving them through the ground, several pancakes in a lot of different situations in his film. You can tell that he's really strong, really, really tough, and he's definitely physical. Like I said, he's got that dog that you want, just that nastiness that you absolutely have in your offensive line. I love what I'm seeing from him in that aspect on this film. I'm going to give him 5 stars on toughness and physicality. Now for his run blocking grade, we see him able to pull to the inside, to the outside, like we talked about. Obviously, he has beautiful hand placement, beautiful body placement. And, he draws people out of holes, takes people to the ground, excellent burst off of the football, looks phenomenal in his run blocking. I'm going to give him 5 stars here as well. So we only have a couple of clips of Max in pass protection on his film here, but you can see a lot of nice things. Excellent kick steps. You can tell that he has been very well trained, very well coached, and he's worked on his craft. Excellent hand placement, yet again in this category. And he's got good enough footwork that I believe that he can play inside or outside. And if he plays on the inside, he's going to be very, very dominant. So in this category, I'm going to give him 4 stars. All right, so it's time to recap on Max's blue chip overall grade. To start off with, we gave him 3 stars as an athlete, 5 stars on toughness and physicality, 5 stars as a run blocker, and 4 stars as a pass blocker, which brings his overall blue chip grade to 4 stars. I think that he has the opportunity, if he comes in and if he takes this process seriously, which it looks like he's definitely going to, I think he has the opportunity to be able to come in and help this team out pretty early. Maybe not necessarily as a freshman, but as a sophomore, he really does have the opportunity to fit in, I would say, somewhere on the interior on our offensive line. But specifically, I think that he could be a great center. I know that we are looking for one because this is probably going to be Cooper Mays' last season, unless something insanely crazy happens. So I would say that with that being said, he's got a very good opportunity to be able to play early if he can pick up center. I think that he would be prototype at that position and could potentially even be an upgrade from Cooper, just because he's a lot bigger than Cooper is at this time. But he's got the same, he's got a very similar game. So thank y'all as always for tuning into this channel. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks. Peace.